Week 2 of the Nemechek Protocol. Is it working? Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll be diving into Week 2 of the Nemechek Protocol and sharing how things are progressing. If you're just joining us, the Nemechek Protocol is a holistic approach designed for neurological healing, particularly beneficial for managing issues like focus, mood, sensory processing, sleep, and speech. This week has been all about observing changes, both big and small, and reflecting on whether this method is truly making a difference. We'll share improvements we've seen, challenges we've faced, and invite you to join the conversation by sharing your own experiences with the protocol. Let's get started. Thinking about the past week, our overall experience with the protocol has been both insightful and thought-provoking. We've been sticking closely to the recommended routine, which includes specific diet adjustments, the use of extra virgin olive oil, inulin supplementation, and fish oil to help restore gut and brain balance. Consistency has been key, and it's becoming clearer how this protocol aligns with the way our body and mind interact. But has it started working yet? Are we seeing results? Let's break it down step by step. One of the key things we've been monitoring is focus. This week, there have been slight but noticeable changes. Concentration levels have shown improvement, particularly in engaging in tasks that were previously challenging to complete without interruptions. At the same time, it's important to address that focus hasn't improved uniformly across all situations. There are still moments of distraction, restlessness, and difficulty sustaining attention. It's important to remember that healing isn't linear, and these moments don't take away from the progress being made. Compared to Week 1, these improvements in focus, even if small, feel promising. It's as though the groundwork for better attention is starting to take shape. Mood has always been one of the most sensitive areas to observe, and this week offered a mix of encouraging signs and a few ups and downs. On the positive side, there were moments of calm that felt distinctly different from the past. Emotional regulation, particularly when transitioning from one activity to another, seemed smoother in certain situations. This allowed for a far more balanced and enjoyable atmosphere. However, there were also a few fluctuations. We noticed some irritability and frustration on certain days. These reactions didn't last long, which is a silver lining, but they serve as reminders to approach this process with patience and understanding. The overall takeaway in terms of mood? Positive shifts are definitely occurring, but we're still working through some emotional patterns that may take longer to stabilize. This is an area where the Nemechek Protocol truly shows its potential. The past week brought subtle but meaningful changes in sensory responses. For instance, tolerance to loud sounds seemed to improve. A big win considering how overwhelming certain noises could be before starting the protocol. Similarly, reactions to textures, both food and environment-related, had fewer extremes. This led to more ease in daily activities, like, specific example, e.g., brushing teeth, wearing new clothing, or eating certain foods. That said, not every day was perfect when it came to sensory processing. There were moments where certain triggers caused discomfort, but the overall pattern suggests forward momentum. This progress in sensory sensitivity feels particularly hopeful. While things like sensitivity to noise or textures might seem minor to outsiders, they have a huge impact on day-to-day life. Sleep often reflects the body's overall state of health, so it's been a priority to track patterns closely. Week 2 brought some noticeable changes in this department. The biggest improvement? Falling asleep has become quicker, and nights feel more restful. Waking up in the morning has been smoother, with less grogginess and a more refreshed demeanor. This shift is a breakthrough, given the restless nights we've had in the past. There were, however, a couple of nights when difficulty sleeping resurfaced. This may have been due to external factors or natural fluctuation during the adjustment period. Still, the fact that restful sleep is happening more often than not is incredibly reassuring. Overall, we're optimistic that the protocol is having a positive effect on sleep and are eager to see how this progresses in future weeks. Speech development has its own rhythm, and it's often a gradual process. This week, we've started to notice more frequent attempts at communication, even if they aren't always fully formed words. Small victories, like clearer vocalizations, new words, or gestures, are worth celebrating. One standout moment was, specific example, e.g., completing a sentence more confidently, or using a new word for the first time. These moments make all the effort worthwhile and confirm that change is happening, even if it's at a slower pace than we'd hoped. It's also worth mentioning that speech didn't always come easily this week. There were times where frustration with communication was evident, leading to a few emotional outbursts. These moments serve as reminders to keep practicing patience and offering gentle encouragement. It's not always smooth sailing, and honesty is important in sharing this journey. Week 2 brought a couple of unexpected reactions, including specific issue, e.g., mild stomach, discomfort, irritability, or fatigue. While these reactions were surprising, they weren't entirely unmanageable. Regressions can feel discouraging, but they're often part of the process. Everybody heals at its own pace, and setbacks can be an important part of uncovering patterns and understanding what works. As we move forward, these challenges only strengthen our commitment to observing and adapting as needed. Looking back over the past 7 days, we can say that week 2 of the Nemechek Protocol has been filled with progress, learning moments, and glimpses of what's possible. The journey is far from over, but observing even small changes has been incredibly motivating. The key lessons: be patient, celebrate the wins, no matter how small, and remain open to the process. Change takes time, and with a protocol like this, every week can bring new insights. Now, we want to hear from you. Are you currently following the Nemechek Protocol or thinking about starting it? Have you seen similar changes in areas like focus, mood, sensory processing, sleep, or speech? We'd love to hear your experiences in the comments. Your stories, questions, or even words of encouragement could help someone else on their journey. Let's build a space where we can support one another by sharing and learning together. Thank you so much for watching and for coming along on this journey with us. Week 2 has shown us both the potential and the challenges of the Nemechek Protocol, and we're excited to see what the upcoming weeks hold. If you're interested in following our progress, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future updates. And don't forget to comment below. We truly value hearing from you. Until next time, keep believing in small, steady steps forward. Healing is a journey, and we're all in this together. Thanks for watching, and see you in week 3.